Hello, everybody. What is up, and welcome. I am the OGGO Greg Osmond. Thank you for joining me today, episode 52 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing. Missed that last episode, and click the I in the top right of the screen. Go check that out, and make sure while you're doing that to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with what happens after today, as well as everything else we got going on here. Hope you guys enjoyed the selection show from yesterday or last night. I'm really excited to get the iRacing series going, but yeah, I'm just excited about that. And then our NHRA stuff on Tuesdays. Man, got some cool stuff going on right now, but make sure you check out the video description for our link tree link to all of our great channel supporters and sponsors. Make sure you go support those who support us. Episode 52. It is Friday, and you know what we do on Fridays? We win championships. That's right. We have 3 races remaining here in the 305 sprint car. I don't know. My cat's making a weird noise behind me. We have 3 races remaining in the 305 sprint car at the regional level. You guys will see 2 of them, I-84 and Williams Grove, on tap today. We do have 1 race in between there at Limaland, but you can see there we have a solid 130-point lead over Dominic Malaire. We would have to suck it up pretty hard to lose this. So really just gotta maintain at this point. So I-84 is on tap. No repairs are needed at the moment. I think in between the last episode and now, let's go check out what happened. We went to Eldora and then Elm Creek, the teeny tiny track. We've picked up a top 5, finished 4th there. Knoxville finished in the top 3 at that racetrack. Our second visit to Lucas Oil finished 2nd. We almost got the win there. It's so close, but it was for naught. But and then we went to Charlotte again. We almost got the win there too. So came up very close both those times. But we've had some very good finishes here. We do only have 1 win on the year. I would like to fix that. You can see Malaire there has 6, but we've also got 12 top 5s and 20 top 10s. That's what's really propelling us to where we are. Average finish of 6th through the 23 races so far. So doing really good. I-84 Raceway is up next. It is in Pennsylvania. Then we're going to go to Ohio. Then we're going to go back to Pennsylvania to round out the season. 30-lap main event, $9,500 to the winner. Let's go. All right, here we are at I-84 Raceway, qualified in the 17th position. We're going to start 5th in heat race number 1. Was not able to get the sponsor goal for practice or qualifying, so not too thrilled about that. But we are in a good spot for the heat race, only 4 heat races, so it should be top 5 to the A main. Big track, big flat, or I shouldn't say flat. It's flat out, wide open. Yeah, really just got to keep the momentum up here. So heat race time. Let's go. Top 5 to the A main, top 2 to the qualified dash. Here we go. Heat race time from I-84. Here we go. Green flag is out. We are racing. 8 laps is the distance because of the sheer magnitude of this racing surface. It's a big track, so you don't run as many laps on big tracks, in theory. So, all right, had to get off the gas there a little bit. Brett Thompson slid up in front of us, slowed down a little bit. Had to slow down ourselves to keep from hitting him too much. 1 lap is complete. 7 are remaining. Still holding down the 5th position. No real challenge from those behind us at the moment. Ooh, 2nd and 3rd had a little bit of contact. Gonna slow Brett Thompson down. We're gonna slide to the inside of Thompson, catch up to Young and Minium. Might have to drop the gear ratio down just 1 notch. Maybe. But look at the inside of Minium through 1 and 2. No, not yet. Slides down the track just a little bit down the backstretch. We're going to maintain the position here on the bottom, try to clear. Coming out of turn number 4. 3rd position is ours. +2. 5 laps to go. 3 are complete. Dustin Young holding down 2nd. He's got that final qualified dash transfer spot at the moment. See if we can hunt him down. Probably not. He's got a good rhythm going. I think I'm gonna drop that gear ratio regardless, just to even things out, so we're not so close to the red line. But then again, I want to be able to get up to speed as quick as possible. So we'll have to see how the rest of this race plays out. We just hit the halfway point, so got 3.5 laps to go at that point. So, ooh, that's a big. Oh wow, we are in Pennsylvania. Keep that in mind. See some grain towers, grain elevators in the background here. See a water tower, maybe some church steeples. There's a big water tower back there. And then over here, it looks like there's a big interstate. Oh, it's I-84 probably. Look at that. And a bunch of hotels there in the distance you can see as well. But Dustin Young has pulled us quite a bit as we got 2 laps to go. 2.5 seconds to the second place running Young. Ricky Holden is in a league of his own right now. 4.5 seconds ahead of us. 2 seconds ahead of Dustin Young with the race lead. We're coming around here 3 and 4. Going to grab the white flag this time by. We can hold on to this third place spot. We will transfer into the A main. And with that, so there's 4. We'll start 9th. If my math is correct, we will start 9th on the field in the A main with a third place finish in heat race number 1. We are coming out of turn number 4. There we go. Third place in the heat race. Gonna grab a swig of water here as we take a look at the results here. And I was correct. We will start from the 9th position. Holden grabs the win. Dustin Young going to transfer through to the dash. And then myself, Cassandra Minnie, and Brett Thompson. No change in the top 5 as far as who transfers to the A main. Positions obviously did change, but everybody from 6th on back heads to the B main. All right, we're back in the pit area, and like I said, I'm going to go adjust the setup just one little notch. There, move the rear end ratio down to a 460 instead of a 470. And here we go. I think it's 30 laps. Need a top 5 for that sponsor incentive. Here we go. Short, sweet, to the point, just how I like it. Opening festivities are complete here at I-84. We are ready to go racing. Jesse Wright starting 12th, finished 3rd in Heat 4. Ricky Holden won the dash after winning his heat race. He's starting from the pole. Jessica Robinson finished 4th in the B main. She's starting 24th. There we are. We finished 3rd in heat race number 1. Rolling off from the 9th position here on the field. Green flag is out. We are racing I-84 Raceway in Pennsylvania. 30 laps is the distance. Here we go. Through turns 1 and 2, going to look to the inside of Matthew Swift and Fred Arnold, trying to grab the 2-for-1 blue light special on this first lap, maybe even more. 9th to 6th, and looking for more on the first lap. Look at that. Would you look at that? Oh, Dustin Young. Remember, he finished 2nd in our heat race. We're going to slide up in front of him. We're up to 4th, plus 5 in a lap and a half. This has the signs of something special, if you ask me. Dominic Miller, Jacob Gamola, the 2 cars directly in front of us. We got to look out from behind as Josh Jones gets a run off of turn number 4 down the front stretch. Not able to make anything happen. Oh, he gets together with Dustin Young. Caution comes out as we're only 3 laps into this event. 2 of the front runners, 2 of the quicker cars getting together. We're going to restart from the 4th position. Here we go. Green flag is back out. We are back racing from I-84. Want to try to get down. There we go. We had to get off of the gas. We're probably going to lose a little bit of momentum. Arnold trying to make a move on the top side. Not going to be able to make it stick through turns 1 and 2. We're going to get a big head of steam going down the back straightaway and try to close in on Gamola. Try to close in on Miller. And try to close in eventually on Ricky Holden for that race win. Remember, we only have 1 win on the season. I want to try to extend that, try to add to that list. Malayer runs the top side through 1 and 2. He slows up. We're going to get a big run down the back straightaway. We go to the inside. Put us on the podium. The small step of the podium on to third place now. We're now hunting down Jacob Gamola as we move through turns 1 and 2 on the 6th lap of this 30-lap event. Down the back straightaway. He is pulling us just a hair. Not by much, though. We've put a little bit of distance between us and the car behind us. Andrew Boyer, Fred Arnold have both gotten by Dominic Malayer. Something wrong with that 36. I think it's 30. Something wrong with that 36 car as he seems to be falling back quickly. Didn't see any issues with him with contact in front of us. He was not part of that caution that came out, so very confusing as to what's going on with the Malayer machine. Boyer and Arnold getting by him for 4th and 5th respectively. We have about 0.7, about 7/10 of a second to Jacob Gamola in that second position. Fred Arnold 2 seconds ahead of us. Also with the race lead. Wow, I brain farted there for a second. 22 laps to go. I do have that sneaky feeling that we have not seen our last caution. Gamola seems to have turned the afterburners on as he's pulled away from us and pulls closer to Fred Arnold. Now, if those two start getting side by side, start racing pretty hard, it could allow us to catch up to them. I'd say probably slightly after the halfway point of lap 15. We should be closer to the lap traffic, if not in it. We're just kind of biding our time right now. 1 second back to 4th place, Andrew Boyer. Gamola still running that top side, as is, Ricky Holden. I might have said Fred Arnold earlier that was leading, but Ricky Holden with the race lead. Apologies there. Well, we've closed in on Gamola. See if we can do anything with him here. Ooh, I'm going to bounce it off the wall just a little bit. Just kissed it just a little bit. I'm in a good mood right now. We got a good points lead. We had a great start to this race. Got to make it happen and finish the job. 2 races remain after this as we're going to make a move on Gamola, put us up to the 2nd position. Ricky Holden is now the only car between us and our 2nd win on the year. We have the points lead, and guess what position gains the most points? It's the winner. So if we want to extend and pad that points lead, winning is the best way to do it right now. But we are in a good position. Working lap 13 right now. We'll have 13 complete next time by at the line. Getting close to that halfway point as we approach the back of the field. I'm not sure who that is. Ooh, hit the apron just a little bit. Going to open the door for Gamola. Down the front straightaway. He's not going to have enough of a run to make anything happen. Got to be careful of that. That's about the only thing that's going to affect us here. Oh, big contact with the lap car. That's going to... Oh, Gamola. Gamola hit him. Oh, boy. I don't know if that's how much that's going to affect him. I don't know how hard the contact was or anything like that, but we're going to restart from outside of the front row after the 2nd caution of the race slows the pace down. Green flag is back out. Not a great start for us, but we're going to be able to drop down behind Ricky Holden, the race leader, Dominic Malayer, trying to make a comeback. Looking to the top side. He goes to the 3rd position. Gamola looking to try to get 2nd back from us. Not sure exactly what happened that allowed us to get by him, but we did nonetheless. 15 laps are complete. We are halfway that time by. 15 long, flat-out laps are remaining. We just have to keep Ricky Holden close. Make sure he doesn't get too far ahead of us because, like I've always said, and like I've said numerous times before, oh, wow, we got to run. We got to run. We're going to be able to get by him. Ooh, I think we can make the move right here, going into turn number 1. To the point. New leader. 25 of your points leader. Big husband. We are leading at I-84. These big flat-out tracks have not been kind to me, but... Oh, wow. I don't even know how to verbalize what I just witnessed in the mirror. Ricky Holden makes contact with Malaire, and he did about 3 somersaults. Wow. Green flag is back out. Malaire, wow. Either I got a crazy good restart, or they just stunk up the show. But look at how fast he closed back in on us. What just happened there? I am at a loss for what I just witnessed. Not only with what brought out the caution, but with that restart. What just happened? You know what? I don't care what happened because I've got the race lead. I've just got to worry about Dominic Malaire trying to get by me. And man, like earlier in the race, he threw a parachute out or threw the anchor out and was so slow. He lost 3 or 4 spots. And then all of a sudden, here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, I hit the apron. And he's going to get by. Oh, he's not going to get by. I thought he was going to get by, but he got... Spit it out. He gets by after about the 3rd time I gave him the opportunity to get by, and I hit the apron once again. He's going to scoot on ahead of us. All right. 9 laps ago, I just gave away the race lead. He didn't really even have to try, to be honest with you. There is Jacob Gamola. So that damage, or the incident with that lap car that just kind of stopped on the backstretch, I hit the apron again. Gamola not able to capitalize. Malaire not really pulling away from us right now. All right, we need to just kind of focus. I don't think we've seen our last caution. I think something else is going to happen in the next 7 laps now. There we go. That's a good corner. Get a good oh wow. We're already approaching a slow car. Oh my word. Is it? It can't be. Is it Fred or Ricky Holden? Is that Ricky Holden up in front of us? Oh my goodness. What a fall from grace if that's the case. That rhyme. I did not intend to make a rhyme. Wow. If that's the case, that is so unfortunate. But Gamola's going to have a run. Oh, no, it's Chuck Diaz. Gamola had a run going into turn number 1. I wasn't going to try to chop him down and, you know, whatnot. But we have a run now, and I'm not going to be able to do anything with it except for right now. Dip down. Try to get back by him. Okay, that was weird. You guys see how he, like, kind of propelled forward once he crossed the start-finish line? Wow. I am just throwing this away, aren't I? 2 seconds back to Fred Arnold in 4th place right now. We're running in 3rd. We led some laps, but I don't think it was meant to be. As of right now, 4 laps remain. Dominic Malaire set to grab his 7th win on the season if things continue the way they are. We're going to have 3 laps to go at the line, but it does appear that Gamola is catching Dominic Malaire. Malaire is catching slower cars as well. So never know what could happen. 3 laps do remain, like I said. Here we go. Down the back straightaway. I believe that is Ricky Holden. It is. I don't think there's grudges in this game, or else we would see. Wow. He got yeeted again by the same guy. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say about that one. We got to watch out for the restart because the last restart was crap for them. But then they like just flew up on me. All right, here we go. Green flag back out. There we go. Look at that. We grabbed the race lead. I don't know what's going on with that, but they must have some driveline issues. But it's going to allow us to get back to the race lead on a late race restart. Gamola gets by Malaire as well, as we just now got to not make a mistake, and we made a huge one right there. Let's get back on the racing surface here, Gregory. Gamola gets by on the top side, mainly because I just gave it to him. But yeah, I don't think we were going to be able to hold him off anyway. So running second to Gamola right now. Malaire in 3rd. We went third to first before the start finish line, and oh man, I did it again. We're gonna be able to hold him off this time. There we go. Another second place run. Jeez and nice. Second place here at I-84. Led quite a few laps. Gamola gets the win. We come home second. Malaire rounding out the podium. Dustin Young, Cassandra Minium, fourth and fifth. And then Josh Jones, Fred Arnold, Andrew Boyer, Ned Hill, Billy Green, your top 10. Crazy race for sure. We come home second once more. Maintain that points lead. That's the big thing. Dominic Malaire stays in the second position. We had a 130-point lead entering this race evening. We exit with a 132-point lead. Dylan Smith holds down third. Andrew Boyer still in the fourth position. Darren Bolak in fifth with 30.58. Matthew Swift 30.40. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. 29.46 for Josh Jones. Cassandra Minium 29.32. Ned Hill and Caleb Harris keep going back and forth. Ned Hill jumps to the ninth position. Harris down to 10th after I-84. 2 races remaining. We're going to leave I-84 with a total of $17,466. All right. Let's load everything up. Hit on the road to Limaland and then Williams Grove. All right, back in the race shop. I don't know why we went home. We could have just went straight to the next track, but hey, that's what I don't set the freight schedule. So just like at work. But yeah, grab some money, grab some fans, check out another one of those top 5s for the sponsor incentive contract. Nowhere on the car or on the parts that need any repairs at the moment. So go ahead and check out what's up next. What do we got here? I-84, race 24 of the first season, the regional level. Finished second. Limaland, race number 25. 2 races remain. You guys will not see this one. You will see the final race of this season at Williams Grove. I will see you guys after Limaland. And with that, we come to the final race of the season. Our points lead is untouchable. Why? Because that race at Limaland, we won. We got the dub. Late race restart. We restarted third. Ran third majority of the race, but had a late race restart. Was able to get to the lead on the restart and hold everybody off for the win. Our points lead is insurmountable, but if we want to look at the actual numbers that I did not write down, we have a 152-point lead over Dominic Malaire. Oh my goodness. This is going to be, I don't know how to do math apparently, 30-72, 30-50, and 30-16. Whoops, 30-50, 30-16. Okay. We have had, wait a minute. I just realized that only shows the top 9. So, and then in 10th is Caleb Harris with 29.84. Alrighty, so there we are. We have everything set up for the last race of the year. I do have one thing I need to do from a personnel perspective because we did unlock a new sponsor agent. So we will go assign that person, and it is Paul Collins, 20% on the sponsor and incentive bonus. Pretty significant increase from Becky Phillips. Go ahead and hire Paul. Sorry, Becky. Sorry. I don't really know what else to say. But yeah, we are ready for the final 305 regional race of the season. You can see there. Oh boy, here we go. Williams Grove Speedway, Williams Grove, Pennsylvania. 50 laps, 5-0. There's also a showcase race, $22,500 to the winner. Let's go get that title all wrapped up. Practice and qualifying from Williams Grove is complete. We did awful. 28th in qualifying. I was mistaken earlier. Williams Grove is not in Williams Grove, Pennsylvania. It is in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. So, I don't remember where we're starting, but we're in Heat 4. This is a showcase race with MSD. So we've got 6 heat races instead of the normal 4. So that should mean top 3 are going to advance. This track, big paperclip. So getting through the corners is imperative. Getting off the corners, even more important. So Heat 4 is the one we are in. Let's not waste any time. Get this going.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Heat number 4. The top 5 advance to the feature.
Top 3 advance to the feature. Top 2 to the qualified dash. We are starting from the 5th position here. See those big, long straightaways and short, tight corners. Here we go. Green flag is out. 10 laps is the distance. Not entirely sure how this track is going to race with these cars. Jessica Robinson looking to the inside there. So there we go. We're going to slide up through 3 and 4. Boyer going to try to look down to the bottom. Nothing happening there. 1 lap is complete. We are in the 4th position. First man looking out when it comes to the A main transfer positions. Jacob Gamola holding down that 3rd spot at the moment. I'm tempted to try to run something other than the bottom, but I'm not entirely sure if that will help us or not. But we got to try something. We're not going to go forward doing the same thing over and over again. We got to keep an eye on Boyer behind us, though. We don't want to lose any spots trying to grab one. And we did close in on Gamola quite a bit right there, but you see he just powers off the corner down the straightaway so much better. Yeah, I think we're kind of stuck, at least for the heat race, with where we are. I don't know. Let me see where we're at. We could maybe get away with a slightly shorter gear ratio, just to get a little bit better acceleration off the corners, but I'm not entirely sure if that would be 100% beneficial. So I might do it, I might not. You know what? I am going to do it, actually. So we'll drop that. We'll have to run a B main, which I'm not entirely sure if I'll show the whole thing, depending on how that goes. You all know how that usually works. If we get out front, depending on how things go, I'll probably cut it out until we get to the last 5 laps or so. But we have a huge lead over the 6th place running Jessica Robinson. So no concerns there. Andrew Boyer is right behind us in that bright blue car, but he is not really a factor. Wow, he lost a lot of time right there. About half a second to a full second behind us, depending on when you look. But I don't know who that 67 is. I should, but they are gone with the race lead. They just took the white flag, and we are half a lap behind. So that should tell you exactly how fast they are. We are deep in posse territory, so the Pennsylvania posse. I'm not sure if the car leading is a member of the posse or not, but they've definitely got their stuff working to perfection right now. Points leader, points champion, gonna have to run a B main. Not what I like doing, but hey, can't really get around it right now. We'll start towards the front, though. We'll start 4th, actually, in the B main. We're in a good position there. Ken Duke Jr. gets race win. Cody Hackenberry going to join him in the qualified dash. Jacob Gamola going to join both of them in the A main. Everybody else to the alphabet soup. All right, B main time. And like I said, we're going to make one small change here. We're going to go from a 480 to a 490. See here. So I'm actually going to take the right rear wheel spacing out to an 18. So it's probably, so I'm hoping that doesn't make it as erratic when we get into the corners, so the car doesn't snap so much. But we'll see. B main time here, goal, top 5 transfer. So we definitely want to make the show. You see in the top right, sponsor contract with MSD, top 10. So we definitely want to finish within the top 10. as we move forward here. So here we go, B main time. Let's go.
Welcome to the B main, also known as the last chance qualifier.
All right, here we go. Caleb Harris starting 6th, finished 4th in Heat 6. Brett Arnold starting 11th. He finished 5th in Heat 5. And then we've got Patrick Barnes starting 13th. He won the C main. We are starting from the 4th position. We finished 4th in Heat 4. A lot of 4s. Here we go. B main time here at Williams Grove. Green flag is out. We are racing from the big old paperclip that is Williams Grove Speedway. Ooh. Got a little, that kind of stuck behind Dustin Young there. Ooh, wow. Look at that run we had through 3 and 4. Rowdy Hefner stuck in front of us. We're not really able to make a move just yet. I do think we can get by him right here. There we go. Up to 3rd now. Ooh, bouncing off the outside wall. Wow, look at that. Closing right. Ooh, we had to get on the binders. Dustin Young, sorry about that, bud. Sorry about that, bud. That Darren Bolak is, wow, this B main stacked. All right, there we go. Got by Bolak up to 2nd now. Dustin Young, the only car in front of us. In the B main, 20 laps is the distance. I realized I didn't say that at all, but got a good run going down the front straight away. We're gonna make a move. Going in and turn number 1, slide up the track, cut down the track, make a little bit of contact, and we're going to grab the B main lead here at Williams Grove and start to set sail with some distance between ourselves and the field. That's our fastest lap of the race, not surprising. See if I can try to maybe diamond these corners. Not the greatest example of that right there, but we've got 5 laps complete. I will see you guys when we hit 5 laps to go, unless something interesting happens. We've got a 1-second lead right now. We'll see you soon. Alrighty, hello and welcome back for that millisecond that I was gone. We've got 5 laps remaining. We have a 3.5-second lead right now. We've lapped 1 car so far. I haven't really been pushing the issue too much. We're running some pretty good laps, comparatively speaking, to what we've run earlier in the night. So definitely heading in the correct and right direction. 4 laps now remaining as we put another car lap down. I think that was Ricky Cox, actually. So got some really fast cars running towards the back of the B main here. Uncharacteristically running towards the back of the B main. That's Billy Green. Got Patrick Barnes up here, and I think Brett Thompson there in that orange and blue machine. Oh, that's out. Barnes here. Gonna get a good run off the corner, down the front straightaway. We'll weave our way through. 2 to go now. 4-second advantage now over Dustin Young. Top 5 in the corner there are your current transfer cars at the present time. We're going to come off turn number 4. White flag is in the air. 1 lap is remaining here at Williams Grove, Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania for the final race of the 305 regional season. We are the league or season champion. There's no doubt about that. That is a B main win. The insurmountable points difference is just that, insurmountable. We have a 152 point lead walking into this race tonight. But there we go. We finish first, get the win in the B main. Dustin Young coming home 2nd. Andrew Boyer 3rd. Rowdy Hefner and Darren Bolak. Wow. Oh, wow. But Bolak in 5th. They are the transfer cars. And look in 7th place right there. Dominic Malaire did not make the show. Dylan Smith in 3rd was 170 points behind me. Excuse me, only 12 points. Oh, goodness. Only 12 points behind Dominic Malaire. So operating under the assumption that Dylan Smith made the show through his heat race, he will take over 2nd place. So, wow. big development there from the B main, but let's go to the pit area. Get ready for the A. All right, it's A main time. We're starting from the 19th position. We got to get a top 5 for our sponsor incentive contract. We got to get a top 10 to get that new sponsor of MSD Ignitions. This is our last race in the 305 at the regional level. Everything from here on out with this car is national. So here we go. 50 laps, Williams Grove. Let's go. Opening ceremonies out of the way. We're ready to go A main racing here at Williams Grove. Rowdy Hefner started 22nd. He finished 4th in the B main. Dustin Young finished 2nd in the B main. He's going to start 20th. Then Mike Kaiser finished 3rd in Heat 2. He's going to start 14th. And then there we are, your points leader and presumptive points champion. We won the B main, finished 4th in Heat 4. Won the B main. And starting 19th here, green flag is out, and we are racing. And not only are we racing, we are the champion. Points differential too much to overcome with Dominic Malaire. Interesting tidbit about Malaire and Dylan Smith. That car highlighted that powder blue, number 11. Dominic Malaire, second in the point standings, 160 points behind myself entering this race night. Dylan Smith, third in the point standings, 172 points behind me. So 12 points behind Malaire for second. Dominic Malaire, remember, he is the kind of red, or he is the red number 36 car. Oh, a big flipper dipper doodah down the front straightaway. Oh, contact there with Kenny Hefner. Malaire did not transfer out of the B main. We're going to have a restart here from 12th position. Hackenberry, Holden, Nathan Gramley, 3 cars in front of us. All right, so yeah, Dominic Malaire did not transfer out of the B main, meaning as long as Dylan Smith can cover that gap of 12 points, he will put himself into second position in the point standings. I think Greg Dabrowski was the car that went flipper dipper doodah down the back straightaway because he holding up quite a few cars, but we've now jumped into the 10th position on that restart. Only 4 laps have been completed, so we've gained 9 spots already in this 50-lap affair. Not running the greatest line here these last couple laps, but we have been moving forward. We're catching Nathan Gramley for the 9th position. We don't have him quite cleared yet. Ooh, made a little bit of wheel-on-wheel contact with him there. I don't think that's going to hurt us too much. Ooh, a little bit of contact with Kenny Hefner. I don't think that's going to hurt too much either. Let's check it out. Yep, we're all good with the car right now. All right. Everybody seems to be pretty single file down the straightaways, and all heck kind of breaks loose when you get into the corners. You got cars going way up high, got cars going way down low. Not really anybody running through the middle. It's really just either top or bottom. We'll see what happens, though, as we progress. Oh, wow. Got to be careful here. We're going to restart from the 10th position. I don't know who that was. Oh, boy. That's going to be interesting. Might have been Hendershot, to be honest with you, but we got Gramley, Hackenberry, and Hendershot directly in front of us. So, not sure who that was, because whoever that was is going to slow down that respective line. And I'm not sure if I should try to dip out of the way or what I should do here. I do believe it was Hendershot. Yes, sir, it was. So put us into the 9th position because of that. And then we got another car flipping up on the top side. Put us into 8th now. Wow. Cautious precautions for sure on that one. Hackenberry, Duke Jr., Gramley in front of us. We're going to restart from the 8th position now. See if we can drop to the bottom to avoid losing some spots. I don't want to lose any spots, but got 11 laps complete at the line here. Gonna try to minimize losing any positions, and there we go. I think that car that was right behind us, that Austin Reed car, I think he was the one that flipped, so we were able to utilize that and get to the bottom and potentially get to the top 5 as we're side by side with Doug Dodson down the front straightaway. Wow. The number of cars in front of us keeps getting smaller and smaller. Bramley gets a good run off of 4 down the back straightaway, or off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Oh, Cody Hackenberry. Didn't see you there, bud. Didn't see you there. You got to be careful. Oh, it looks like Duke and Hackenberry had a little bit of contact there behind us. We're running in the 6th position right now. Oh, boy. Dodson and Gramley almost get together off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Got to look at Duke. Duke is looking to the inside. He's going to try to grab that spot on us. I think he's going to be able to grab it. We're going to try to hit the cushion, use the cushion, and power off. We don't really have anybody directly behind us at the moment pressuring us, so we can be a little experimentative if needed to try to see where we need to go and whatnot. We're going to get by Nathan Gramley for the 6th position through turns 3 and 4 and then bounce it off the outside wall and give that position presumptively right back, but no, he's not able to make anything happen. We're going to drop down to the bottom through 3 and 4, try to gain a little bit of track position now on Ken Duke Jr. Doug Dodson right in front of Duke, running in the 4th spot. Who's that? Not Quackenberry. Justin something Berry in that green car directly in front of Doug Dodson. I can't remember his name, but we are working lap 18 at the moment. Nathan Gramley, Cody Hackenberry behind us. Got about a second back to Gramley, so no immediate pressures at the moment. Really just trying to tick off some laps now. 18 laps complete, 32 to go. It's a long race. I don't know why they made it 50 laps, but especially at a track this big, just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, especially for these types of cars. So very confusing there, but we'll make the rules. We've pulled away from Gramley behind us a little bit, but in saying that, Duke and Dodson have pulled away from us as well. Dodson is side by side, and look at that. Yep, kind of knew something like that was going to happen. Youngquist, that's his name. Justin Youngquist. I knew it wasn't Barry. Whoever said that was wrong. Youngquist gets into it. Duke. Youngquist gets the short end of the stick there. We should be able to get by him on this restart. As we restart from the 6th position, Youngquist, Duke Jr., and Dodson restarting in front of us. Youngquist's car going flippy-dippy-doo-dah through the air. Doesn't seem to be slowing him down too much. And as I say that, he slides up in front of us down the back straightaway. Somebody else just went flying. And we're going to restart from the 6th position once again. Kenny Hefner, Ken Duke Jr., and Jake Waters in front of us. Man, I don't know who went flipping. It was somebody behind us. Pretty sure I might have caused it inadvertently, but 23 laps complete at the line that time by. There we go. We were able to get down. Looking to the inside of Duke. Down the back straightaway. No, he's going to power by with assumptively more power, baby. More power, baby. Wow. Look at that massive run he got off of turn number 4. Gramley's going to slide up in front of us off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Put us back into the 7th position. Not entirely upset with that, especially if a caution were to come out, but oh man, we hugged that inside line so well. I don't know how I haven't screwed myself doing that throughout this race evening. But yeah, we're just gonna keep doing what works. Trying to close in on Ken Duke Jr. here for a top 5 position. He keeps getting these really good runs off the corner, and then the cars in front of him will slide up, and he just kills anything that he had. Wow. I don't know how I didn't hit either wall there, but we didn't. So Gramley gets by as we try to avoid as we avoided the catastrophe after contact. Slight contact with Ken Duke Jr. Duke gets into it with Dodson, and we're going to sneak by Dodson. Ooh, unfortunate for Gramley. We got a lot of damaged cars behind us right now. That could help us here as we move forward in this event. Who we got? Ken Duke Jr., Kenny Hefner, Jake Waters with 3 cars in front of us. We're restarting from 5th. We are in the position we need to be in for our current sponsor incentive contract. 28 laps are complete. We are working 29, or lap 29 at the moment. Getting through turns 1 and 2 here. Wow, look at that gap behind us. Go ahead and call up your girlfriend because we are on our way to Gapplebee's with that restart. Duke gets a great restart as well as we do. We're going to jump to third on that restart on the short step of the podium. Wow, that was a great restart for us. Let's see if we're able to hold on to it for these last 20 laps. I guarantee you we have not seen the last caution. I really want to try to stay in an odd position, though, because I think restarting on the inside, especially at this track, is going to be imperative. Oh, boy, I think we hit that invisible inside wall. And right as I say I want to try to stay in an odd position, we lose the odd position that we were in. So I just need to shut up. We got about a second back to fifth place running Kenny Hefner. Second and a half back to Mike Kaiser in sixth. Not Kyle Waters. Jesus, that's somebody I used to race with in the real world. Jake Waters, Ken Duke Jr. Running third and second respectively. The leader is, I don't know who the leader is. I'm so sorry. I don't remember. It's not someone that races with the series consistently, so I'm not sure who it is. We are in fourth. I think we are the highest running series regular. So that should say something about how our season's gone. Really proud with what we've been able to accomplish. Not a ton of wins, but still being able to win the championship without a lot of wins speaks volumes. So I'm very, very happy with how we've been able to perform with this car, consistently and upgrading it throughout the season. And I have a feeling we're going to have another caution here pretty soon as the faster cars get into those even much, much slower cars. The cars that have seen so much. Oh, yep, that was Dabrowski. We're going to have another restart here. Garrett Bard is leading the race right now in that 95 car. That's who is leading. Garrett Bard. All right, here we go. Restarting from fourth. Green flag is back out. We will have 37 laps complete at the line. Sneak in behind Jake Waters. We had a great restart last time. Not going to be able to replicate that here, but we're not going to lose any spots, which is almost more important than gaining them. So Duke, man, he's got a fast hot rod tonight. That is for sure. He's going to slide by Waters into the second position, but Waters is powering back, trying to make something happen. No, Duke with that big hearse purrs, able to stay in the second position, now sets his sights on Bard for the race lead as we've got 11 laps remaining in this 305 regional season. Oh, wow. Waters and Duke darn near came together there off of turn number 2. I have a feeling deep down in my tum-tum that there's going to be some action there with those two cars directly in front of us. We just got to keep our eyes peeled, but we also got to make sure that we don't let Kenny Hefner, who's right behind us now, take advantage of us trying to preventatively avoid something. But as I'm rambling on here, Waters has gotten by Duke and now closing in on, seemingly at least, on the race leader Garrett Bard. We run in the fourth position at the moment as we have less than 10 laps remaining. 8 to go this time by at the line. Wow, this has been a fantastic race. Lots of very fast cars falling by the wayside with issues. And look at that. Look up at the leaderboard there. You see that car running in the 6th position? That's Dylan Smith, that blue 11 car that we discussed earlier. He came into the race 12th in the points, or second in the point. Jesus. Third in the point standings, 12 points behind Dominic Malaire, who is in second. Dominic Malaire did not transfer out of the B main, so Dylan Smith just needed to make up that 12-point gap in order to take second place in the point standings. He's done that and then some with the position he's running in right now of 6th. He's got to be happy with that. We're going to have another caution here. There's this pack of cars is too congealed to say that nothing is going to happen. So we got a lot of typically fast cars back here that ran into issues and went flippy dippy doo-dah through the air. Wow, so many fast cars are back here. Like Gramley, I was racing him earlier in the race for position. And now he's getting lapped by the car running 4th. But while we're doing that, Kenny Hefner has caught us and is now trying to pass us for our 4th position as we've got 3 laps to go. We're working lap number 48 right now, and I have no idea how we all made it through that giant pile of cars and nothing happened. 2 laps to go with the line. Flying green is in the air. We're going to suck up to the tail of Doug Dotson, dive down to the bottom and get by him. White flag. This is our final lap of the regional 305 sprint car season. We are in the 4th position, started 19th. Let's keep that in mind. Let's not forget that we started 19th in this race. Going to come out of turn number 4, grab the checkered flag for a 4th place finish, but most importantly, that's a dub in the championship column. Yes. Yes, we were able to do it. Garrett Bard holds on for the race win in convincing fashion. Jake Waters in 2nd. Ken Duke not able to make anything happen. He rounds out the podium. Then myself, Kenny Hefner, your top 5. Then Ricky Holden, Dylan Smith, great run for him. He's going to finish 2nd in the point standings. Cassandra Minium, Dustin Young, and Mike Mayberry going to round out top 10 at Williams Grove. Finished in the 4th place or 4th position here at Williams Grove. We're going to round out the season as your champion, but most importantly, look at that. Dylan Smith does leapfrog Dominic Malaire for that 2nd position. Dominic Malaire, like I said, did not make the show. Surprisingly, 36.06 for us, 34.30 for Dylan Smith. We're going to finish 176 points ahead of 2nd place Dylan Smith. He finishes in 2nd with no wins on the year. We only had 2. Dominic Malaire leading the series with 6, not able to close out the deal. Cassandra Minium also jumps into the 7th position, circumventing Josh Jones. Ned Hill maintains the 9th position, and Caleb Harris rounding out the top 10. Good runs for a lot of people in that race. Great race all around, really. Great season. I'm just happy. I'm just happy. Money-wise, 15,750, 53,13, 41,04, and 0 from our sponsor goals, leaving us with $25,167. Let's head back to the race shop and get ready to break out one of our other cars. All right, look at that. Just like that, the 305 regional season is complete. We check off that sponsor goal. Grab some money, grab quite a few fans. Some things need fixed on the car, but that can wait until we start the national tour. Probably going to have a message here. Top 5. Okay, yes. Sponsor goal completed perfectly. Yay. Great. We can have a video from an outlaw or message. There we go. Greg Osmond wins the 305 Sprint Regional Championship. I want to thank Comp Cams supporting me through this amazing season. We did it! Exclaimed a proud Greg Osmond. Yes, sir. Very proud of that. Very proud indeed. Now we got a decision to make here. Although this isn't going to really affect us too much because this will only give us a payout at the regional level. So only if we race more regional races will this affect us, but we'll go ahead and sign MSD there. But yeah, I mean, Oh boy. Yep. That was a great season. And I realize that there's a loading screen right now, but I want to thank everybody that's watched so far. I know we got a lot of new people here, and I want to apologize for the long delays and whatnot. Getting sick and starting a new job and all that stuff. It's been wearing on me. And there we go. New car. Well, I don't actually have to change anything. I just got to add Comp Cams as a supporting sponsor on there. So there we go. There is the season summary. You can see how we started off and dipped down. I think our worst finish was that 18th position at showcase race number 1. But only what, 1, 2, 3, or I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, only 3 races outside of the top 10. So 26 races, 23 top 10s. That is a great season, and a great season indeed. Definitely happy with that. Head back to HQ here, see what is going to show up next. And there we go. So check off one of those regional titles. What are we going to do next? So we've completed that. I know we got some street stock stuff we're going to have to do because we were not able to get the title there. But what we'll have up next is the UMP Modified. Yep, we're going to go back into the UMP Modified. This is DLC content, mind you. Just keep that in mind. So we're going to go back to that, get that regional season knocked out, 27 races there. You will only see, so in case anybody is wondering, as far as what I do for what races I show and what I don't, I only show the races with cars that what's the best way to word this? So I only show the races that I have not previously recorded that car and track combo at. So like the UMP mod first race here is at Fairbury. I've already recorded that. I will not show that on camera. So the first race you guys will see with the UMP mod is at Millstone Park and Kokomo, mainly because Kokomo is a showcase race. So we always do showcase races. So even if it's at a track that we've already seen, the UMP mod is up next. But that is going to do it for us here, episode 52 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing. I am the OG Geo Greg Osmond. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.